spend too much time obsessing about academic results, right? That is another problem. So I was obsessed, especially the first two. So I went into the first semester being a topper, right? So by the time I was in my like I think I remember the first semester I ranked 12th. So I was very sad that what happened from topper I became 12th. The next semester it was even worse. I was ranked 15th. Then I was like, what the hell is going on? From 12th I've come to 15th. I was topper when I joined. What is going on? Why can't I do it? And I was studying very hard. I was trying to read every day. I was trying to be like very focused. But it was not happening. Then I tried mooting and it bombed like, very badly. I couldn't speak good English. I was struggling with that as well. So all of that started happening. And one reason I was depressed. Then I did. Then I had this habit that I was trying to do everything at the last moment, and I did not have the discipline to start preparing ahead of time. So I did not prepare for opportunities till the last moment, and this cost me dearly, especially when foreign law firms came, okay, to the campus, and foreign law firms come towards the end of third year in NUJS, okay, and third year, fourth year beginning. But I had not prepared. Like I should have thought. I always wanted to go to. I was thinking all this. I will be a hotshot corporate lawyer, and I knew people get into foreign law firms. So I should have at least started preparing 1 year back, trying to figure out that okay, what is it that these foreign law firms want? How should I prepare myself? What are the skills I need? I did nothing, and I had good rank. By then, I had very good rank in class. Like initial years I struggled, right? By later on, my rank was in top 3, top 5, and I'd figured it out. And still, I could not figure out. I did not prepare myself. And whenever you don't prepare yourself from something, you will not succeed at it. So I got with a top rank into NUJS. Why? Because I prepared hard for it for 1 year. Now, if I prepared hard for this foreign law firm jobs, I would have got it. But I did not get it. Why? Because I never prepared for it. So this is very important. Remember this. Whatever you prepare for, you will get it. If you don't prepare, you will not get it. As simple as that. Doesn't matter how brilliant you are. So finally, I prepared very hard for my law firm jobs. That I prepared really well. Okay, because I wanted to get into a top Indian law firm, and I started preparing well ahead of time. Right. Another regret I have is that I did not network more when I was in college. Right. I networked quite a bit compared to many more other people. But I feel that I did not network enough. I could have done even more. And I wish, because that is such a great time to network when you're in college. People will talk to you. You are in college, you'll think that, people are not going to talk to you. But the fact that you're a student is that you have a license to go and knock on anybody's door and say, I want to talk to you. I want your guidance. I want your help. More people will help you. If you approach in a proper way, more people will help you than not. I can do that. Like when you are, actually you can do that even when you grow up, but it is harder. People will judge you more when you are a lawyer with 5 years of experience and you go up to somebody. I am advocate of this, that you should anytime, even after 10 years of experience, 20 years of experience, go to anybody and ask for help, and do not let your ego come in between. But yeah, it truly gets much harder later on. Okay. One big thing that I did not start investing. I was earning, by the time when I was in third year and fourth year, I was earning 70, 80, 90,000 rupees per month. Okay. But I was spending all of that money and not investing. I paid my own college fees by then, which is a kind of an investment, you can say. But I was not really investing in financially. I should have started investing in mutual funds, shares at that time. If I did, I will be sitting on huge amount of money. If I started investing back then, okay, I will actually be sitting on a lot of money today. But I made a big mistake by not investing. So those of you who are in college, doesn't matter what small money you have, at least 10%, whatever money you have, 10% of that, okay, start investing. Just imagine that you don't have that money, put it in mutual funds. long-term growth mutual funds, and you will be so happy, 10 years later, that you have done that. You will be rich just because you did that. Okay. So this is one of my biggest regrets, that I did not start investing in college despite having money. Great mistake. Grave mistake. Instead of spending all the money, I should have invested. Did not focus on building revenue generating assets. So in college, I did not understand the concept of assets. If you want to be rich, you have to have assets which generate revenue. Even when you are not working, when you are sleeping, they are generating money. So those are assets. For example, if you have shares that are giving you dividends, that is an asset. If you have a blog that is earning some revenue, it is an asset. Whatever can earn an income is an asset, and I should have developed more assets. Okay, but I did not focus on developing assets at all at that time. I had no concept. I was thinking, "Are after graduation I learned so much. Then we'll see. Why should I do anything right now?" But the truth is that I could have done it, and I should have done it. If I did it, it would be great. Another regret I have is that I did not focus more on learning tangible skills. I was spending time trying to obsessing about getting more marks in class, but I did not focus on learning skills. For example, touch typing. It is a brilliant skill. I'm able to do almost touch typing without looking at the keyboard. I'm able to type. But if I did properly learn touch typing, I would be much, I don't know, it would probably be like really smart choice learning that. So there are other things also. There are many other tangible skills one can learn. For example, few tangible skills I learned, but I wish I went deeper and got more technical. Like I started learning about email marketing, but I should have learned more about email marketing, like actually more in depth, the cutting edge knowledge. I knew about SEO, but I did not learn the cutting edge knowledge of SEO. Or I learned skills like, I wish I learned some coding, maybe. But hardcore, difficult skills, the more I would have learned hardcore, it would have been really useful later on. And these skills give returns many times. Okay. Then I started a startup. Okay. Which is good, but the thing I regret it, I did not work for a good startup instead. I should have gone and worked with a very smart startup with good founders, early stage, where I could learn a lot. Okay, a small team, maybe 10, 20 people team, and real startup. Lot of in colleges these days, there are a lot of startups. People just start a blog or a Instagram page and call it a startup. I don't know about that. A real startup should at least have 1 lakh rupees revenue per month. Okay, not less than that. If it is less than that, then it's a hobby. It's not a startup. Okay, so I really should have gone and found out some good startups and interned with them. That would have made a big difference to my life. Okay, I did not do that, so that is something I regret. Right. Then the other thing is that I was trying to learn everything on my own. It's good that I had self-esteem, good self-confidence, but somewhere it was also arrogance. And I was trying to figure out everything the hard way and myself. And I did not learn from mentors and teachers, right? I did not even have the mindset, the humility to go approach people and learn from them. And I regret this today very much. I think I could have grown much faster if I was focusing on learning from other people rather than trying to discover and doing everything myself, which is also good. Learning yourself is not bad, but I would have benefited. Okay. So this is something. So one more thing that I regret is that the money I earned, I did not spend it very well. I spent it like, because I came from a background where I did not have money. So when I was earning money, I was splurging, and I was splurging to, I don't know, to show off. I think back now that I look back, I realize that I was trying to show off in a way, and I was trying to prove to others that look, I also have money. So I was giving huge treats and all of that, like doing things that to prove things to others that look, I also have, buying clothes that look, I can also afford this kind of situation. I did spend some good money also, like I spent money on traveling abroad for attending conferences, going for moots, right? It costs, like college was not paying all the costs. So I had to pay, I could pay those things. When I went to Hong Kong for moot, I went to Scotland and London for some conferences. I was able to afford them because I had my own money. So those things were good. But other than that, I think I wasted a lot of money back then and I didn't know. Now, that is what I regret.